Hi, I'm Skyler. Welcome to AgamidCG, and today is day 22 of my 30-day sculpting challenge. Today's prompt is an ear study. Too many anatomy studies, you say. I hear you. This might be the last one though. I will probably switch it up in the remaining days. I mainly wanted to lock down the anatomy so that I can highlight my major issues that I have with certain areas. For this sculpt, I started with a cube, similar to what I did for the lips, nose, and eyes. I masked out the ear shape, pulled it out, and sculpted in that wedge form since the ear comes off the head at an angle. From there, I used the move brush to roughen the shape, then I dynameshed once I needed more resolution. Once I had the primitive form, I started carving into it, and at this point I was kind of bouncing between my reference and a tutorial by Glaucolongi. I sculpted the main C shape, starting to define the ear canal, and then added the dish-like form, and then I brought in the tragus. Around the 18-minute mark, I felt like I already had something decent, but I still had 40 minutes left, so I kept pushing it, adjusting the forms, adding depth, and then working on the back of the ear. That's when I really noticed that the ear connects to the head almost like a tube or a cylinder, which really helped things click a bit more. I spent the next 20 to 30 minutes refining and trying to match my reference as closely as I could. Eventually, I kind of hit a wall. I wasn't really sure if I should push further or get closer to the reference, so I spent the remaining time poly painting to suggest some skin variation and texture. And then time was up. One big takeaway I had from this sculpt is maybe putting a light in earlier on while you're sculpting. And that's because I was really trying to get depth in the ear and I couldn't quite get it close to my reference, but once I added a light, I could really see where the shadows were. So maybe adding a light earlier on allows you to see what depth you have in your sculpt rather than relying on whatever shader. Overall, I think I got a decent looking ear, or rather that, or I just don't have my eyes tuned towards ears yet, so I left it there. Thanks for watching. If you have ideas for things I should sculpt next, or topics for future videos, or feedback on this one, throw it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the things that I'm doing here and you want to support my channel, and I'll see you on day 23.